Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping okay. I'm back down Porthcawl. To be precise, I'm on Merthyr Mawr Beach. I've just parked in the car park at Newton Point. I've walked to my left. It's taken me, I don't know, 20-25 minutes, but eventually I've got to the mark. Further to my left, we've got the Ogmore estuary, or the River Ogmore. To my right, we've got some rough, rocky ground, but I'll be fishing off the beach itself. High water, it's in about 4 hours time, 6:30 this evening. It's a nice big one tonight. I used to come here when I was a bit younger with Dad, but I've not fished it for at least 20 years and I fancied coming back. So guys, let's hope we can get a fish or two and enjoy the video. Right, we're fishing. First cast. As you can see, I'm using two rods. On the one rod, I'm using a 2-hook flapper rig with size 2.0 long shank hooks. The bait for that rig will be fresh ragworm, bits of squid, bits of bluey, half a sand eel, and also cocktail baits. The second rod on the right hand side, that's the big bait rod. At the moment, I'm using a 4.0 Paternoster pennel rig with a bluey and sand eel cocktail bait. But I'll chop and change on that one. I'll use whole squid, double sand eel, half a bluey on its own, etc. And we'll see how we get on. I'm often guilty of not realizing that a lot of people that watch my videos are new to fishing, and they often ask if I can show them the rigs that I use. Guys, when it comes to rigs, I don't faff around. I keep them nice and simple, but I'll show you the ones that I'm using today right about now. Just had my first bite of the session on the big bait rod. And of course, you can't go anywhere without the obligatory dogfish. Just get him unhooked a sec. Oh well, beat the blank anyway. Not a bad doggy actually. Let's hope there's something a bit bigger out there. Let's get him back in. So far, one bite, one fish. It's been fairly quiet. We're about 2.5 hours now off high tide, The water is flying up the beach. Like I said earlier, it's a big tide tonight, so there's a bit of pace on it. It's almost dark now, so hopefully a lot of the other species will start moving closer into the shore. Come on. I'm getting quite a few small taps on both rods, so they're small fish. I suspect that they're pin whiting, you know, small whiting. It's a cracking evening now. There's no wind, it's completely dropped. I've got the whole beach to myself. Fantastic. Yeah, over there, the Ogmore estuary, I used to fish that a lot with Dad as a kid. Used to catch quite a lot of flounder, quite a few bass as well. It was good fun. You always see big things in there jumping, but I never caught anything massive. Some chunky flounder though, fair play. It's quite eerie. You know, there's no one about. Just me and my fishing rods. Yeah, just needed to pick up now. Small whiting, guys. That took the ragworm on the bottom hook of the flapper rig. Like I said, only small. I think these have been tapping away, you know, for quite a while now. Let's get him back in. Hopefully, guys, you saw that on camera then. Both rod tips, bang, 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 bang. As soon as that bait hits the water, the whiting are onto it. If there are any big fish out there, they're not getting much of a chance, to be honest. I've just changed the rig on the big bait rod. I've stuck on a 4.0 pulley pennel rig. Currently fishing half a bluey at range. If anybody wants to know how to tie a basic pulley pennel rig, I'll show you that right about now. What a surprise, another whiting. He's covered in sand, this one. Oh well, they're getting bigger by millimeters. Here's a better whiting, guys. At last, something a bit bigger. That took rag and squid on the bottom hook on the flapper rig. Let's get him back in. That right hand rod has just landed, literally just landed. Ah, we got a double shot. On the bottom hook we got a doggy, a dogfish. And on the top hook we got a nice whiting, in fairness. That's a nice one. Ragworm on both hooks on that cast. Here's another lovely whiting, guys. This one took ragworm and squid. I tell you what, this is really good whiting fishing. Reminds me of the old days at the transporter bridge in Newport. Every cast, you know, in the winter, really good fish. Happy days. These whiting tonight are really close in. I'm casting that flapper rig just beyond the first breaker. You often find that with whiting, when it's dark, they come really close to the shore. We're bang on high water now, so it'll be interesting to see if anything else turns up. We started off with a couple of small fish, small whiting, and I thought, oh, here we go, they're gonna be a nuisance. But in all fairness, the bigger fish soon followed, and it's been great fun. I've said it before, I am very fond of the old whiting. Brings back a lot of memories for me, you know, so I'm quite happy catching them. Yeah, so far we've had quite a few whiting. I'm not showing you every fish, guys, it's pointless, but you get the gist. And we've also had a couple of doggies too. It would be nice to maybe get a bass or a ray, or even a cod, who knows. Cod have been caught off this beach in the past, but I'm out fishing, I'm having fun, job done. Yeah, another nice bite there on this flapper rod. Ah, small fish now again. We got a small whiting on the top hook, and then on the bottom hook we've got a small pouting. Makes a change from catching the big ones, you know. Right, let's get these back in. Another doggy, guys. That was on the half a bluey, on the 4.0 pulley pennel. Yeah, I've had a few doggies tonight. Not too many, which is good. Sometimes they can just take over the session, you know, but only caught 3, so not too bad. Oops. On the pulley pennel rig, I've just put on there a big ragworm and squid bait, just in case there's any cod out there. Not that they'll get a chance to take it with all the white in the water, but it's worth a crack. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's a lovely bite. What have we got this time? Oh, we got something. What have we got? Another lovely whiting, guys, there. All right, we're gonna pop you back in, son. Nicely hooked, no problem whatsoever. Just pop the rod down a sec. Another nice whiting, guys. He's lively, this one. Whoops. Oh, he is lively. That's a lovely whiting. The tide is on her way out now. She's ebbing back really quickly. Now, the reason for that is because tonight it was a biggie, and the bigger the tide, the quicker the water will go out. So despite the fact that we had a good depth, she's now flying out. If the tide was smaller, it would now be going out at a much gentler pace. We're about an hour now, an hour after high water. I think I'll have one more cast and call it quits. It's been action-packed, to say the least. I've lost count, guys, of how many fish I've caught, and as you've seen, some of those whiting have been crackers. Really good fish. And it's just ridiculous, ridiculous. Those 2 rods bouncing away in the background, happily bouncing away. Oh, that was a nice pull down then. Yeah, so we've had 3 species. We've had dogfish, pouting, whiting. Nothing massive tonight. No ray or no bass. Who cares? Yeah, we got a double shot to end the night with. These ones are not very big, actually. They're not small, you know, they're medium size, but nothing like the ones we were catching earlier. Yeah, both on ragworm. I got some bait left, and we all know what that means, don't we? Yes, we do. Another cast. Sorry, I can't help it. And that definitely is my last cast now. We got a cracking whiting on the 4.0 pulley pennel rig. What a lovely fish. Right, son, let's get you back in. Alright then guys, that's me done now. I'm gonna make a move. I'm all fished out, literally. But the tide now is absolutely whizzing back. So time to head back to the car park. What a cracking evening. It's been so much fun. We've had a few different species. We've had some cracking whiting, and like I always say, I love my whiting fishing. It's been great coming back to Merthyr Mawr Beach. Brings back a lot of good memories for me. I've had the whole place to myself. Fantastic. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. It's mega appreciated. Any questions or comments you have, pop them below and I'll get back to you. Until the next one, look after yourselves, take care, all the best.